Welcome to the Life Makeovers podcast. My name is Cindy D. Whitmer, and I am the Midlife Makeover Coach, helping you turn your midlife into your best life, one step at a time. Through powerful conversations, my own midlife roller coaster story, and over 3 decades of helping people transform their lives through counseling and coaching, I am on a mission to help you create your own definition of success and happiness. Thank you for being here. Hey, happy Friday, everybody. We've been talking about what we really need this week and where it's important to really invest and not cut corners and how to really prioritize what we need the most. And it got me to thinking about, how when I was growing up and the older I got as a youth, and then into my young adult years, how much I thought I needed my mother's approval in my life. I think that's a pretty natural desire that kids have, is like they want their parents to approve of them, right? Approve of your life, approve of your choices, think you're just all that. And I think, I don't know if my mother disapproved of me, I necessarily then or anything, but I don't think she understood me because I'm such a different person from her. I kind of approached life in a lot of different ways. But anyway, it was something I thought into my adult years was, oh, I need my mom's approval. I want my mom to approve of me and my choices and my career path. I was going on a college trip once to Israel, and she didn't approve because she said it was just a war zone, and how could I do that, and how could I spend the money on that when I was 21 years old or whatever, and it was expensive or whatever. And so she disapproved of that. And I didn't date much in high school, and she disapproved of that. And then I dated so much in college, she was disapproving of that, or that kind of thing. And I just kept thinking, how can I make my mom happy with me? How can I make my mom happy with me? How can I make my mom happy with me? I really dialogued that in my head and thought, what is it I need to do to please her? Like, how can I get her approval? What do I need to do? And I think that directed my life in a lot of ways. And ironically, with the choices that I kept making, I wasn't feeling her approval necessarily. I mean, I married my college sweetheart. I had a couple kids. I worked hard. I had a full-blown career, got educated, and had a full career as a mental health counselor, and different things. I've written books. I've had what you might call you know a successful life in some ways and so forth, all along thinking, oh, well, does my mom approve? Does she, but she doesn't really celebrate me. She doesn't really, that's just not her, that's not her expression of love. That's not her way to express love. She expresses it in different ways. But for many, 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 many years, I think about the first 36 years of my life, honestly, and I'm 56 now. So at the time of this recording, so I think I've gave that up for the last 20 years. But the first 36 years, I really looked for her approval. And so with our question this week, we're asking, what do we really need? When I was thinking I needed her approval, and I kept chasing it like it was something to be caught. What I really needed, can you say it with me? What did I really need, everyone? I needed to approve of myself. I needed to construct a life, a way of life, and make choices and show up as my authentic self to approve of myself. Yes, to approve of myself. And I believe we all need that true love of self, that true approval of ourselves, recognizing our worth, loving ourselves for who we are, giving ourselves grace for all the decisions we've made and the directions we've gone, whether they seemed like, sideways or straightforward or whatever. But believe me, When you think you need something, especially from someone else, listen to me loud and clear. When you think you need something, especially from someone else, I want you to shift your mind and go, what is it I need from myself that I am not getting? And there lies an answer that will change your life. Have a great weekend. I'll talk to you again soon. Thank you so much for listening to the Life Makeovers podcast. If you'd like to connect with me on social media, find out more about my coaching programs, or download my free ebook, The Midlife Makeover Method, The Secret to Loving Yourself Fully and Living on Your Terms, then head over to my website at www.cindydwhitmer.com and have a wonderful day.